Player versus player in Defiance is going to be like nothing console players have ever seen before.
It's large, it offers a lot of variety, and it's dynamic.
You don't really know what you're going to get until you get into the battle.
Everything's fresh, everything's different every time you play.
It's PvP without boundaries.
One of the great things about our player versus player gameplay is that we have open world PvP.
It's framed around the idea of what we call Shadow War. It takes place across this huge, open, dynamic world where thousands of players can be online at once.
So at any point in time, someone who's participating in co-op gameplay could see other people shooting each other in the face and just decide to hop right in.
So, we're not going to limit you to the small instances or the small maps that you're used to. We really give you this huge playground.
You're not constrained by the normal boundaries that you would see with map design.
So while you may start out on the coast, you could very well work your way inland, maybe to a farm, and then even further onto that, up into the mountains. So, as you're out and you're doing PvP, other people can be out, they're still doing missions, you still see all of that. You're not yanked from the game. It's not a different experience, it's the same experience, and for us, it's extremely exciting. So in other shooters, what shooter players are used to is they play the campaign, they get to the end, they decide to try out multiplayer. When they get to multiplayer, it's a huge reset button. There is no reset button in Defiance.
We're not making it so that the single-player cooperative portion of our game and the multiplayer or PvP portions of our game are separate from each other. So as you advance your character, you unlock you pick up new weapons, you unlock new abilities. All of this carries with you, whether you're participating in our co-op gameplay or in our player versus player gameplay.
You can also unlock special PvP outfits. And these are cosmetic and allow you to show off to other players just how good you are and what you've accomplished.
So when you're standing next to your friends, you can literally tell them, look, I'm better than you.
All of our large-scale PvP maps and our overworld PvP allow you to use vehicles which take more players and also have some offensive capabilities.
You can use something like the Cerberus. You can hop in it with your buddies and have a mobile weapon platform. If you want to hop into a transport and have a mobile spawn point, you're going to give your team the edge. PvP in Defiance is going to be refreshing. It's going to be, a new experience for the player base. It's going to be something that shooter players haven't done before.
Not only do you have the overworld PvP, which is something really unique to us, but you also have the ability to progress your character in both co-op and PvP, and take the things that you're unlocking and progressing there back and forth between them.
We're taking the strengths of being an MMO game and really just opening up the scope of what we can offer in PvP.
We're so excited about this because we feel like it's something that console players have never seen before. This huge open world where player versus player conflict can happen anywhere, at any time. You can jump in and compete in these large-scale wars.
At the end of the day, Defiance is an all-you-can-eat buffet of PvP deliciousness. He's happy.